This is the art journal page I'm going to make while I share my thoughts I had during my Bible study this morning. If you want to make this along with me, you'll need these art supplies. You can download the free printable from my website at joycanseu.com. The art I create for you is free for personal use only. If you use my art in a YouTube video, please link back to my channel. If you post it on Instagram, please give me credit by tagging me with @joycanseu and #joycanseu. Giving me credit will help me keep my art available for free. 2 Kings 6:15 through 17 in the Holman Christian Standard Bible version. When the servant of the man of God got up early and went out, he discovered an army with horses and chariots surrounding the city. So he asked Elisha, "Oh, my master, what are we to do?" Elisha said, "Don't be afraid, for those who are with us outnumber those who are with them." Then Elisha prayed, "Lord, please open his eyes and let him see." So the Lord opened the servant's eyes. He looked and saw the mountain was covered with horses and chariots of fire all around Elisha. I've been wanting to make a video about these verses and being able to see the invisible, but this morning a completely different idea came to me while I read those verses. The servant didn't know what to do, and I see 5 things I should always do whenever I don't know what to do. Verse 16 tells me the first 2 things I should do. Number 1, the very first thing I should do is not be afraid. The second thing I should do is remind myself and believe that I have more power on my side than my problems do. And verse 17 tells me the last 3 things I should do. The third thing I need to do is pray and ask God to open my eyes, and He will. The verse didn't say that God thought about doing it or considered doing it. It said He did do it. God will show me the answer, and He will show me what to do. The fourth thing I need to do, and this is the one I typically forget to do, is to look. It says the Lord opened His eyes, but had He not looked, even though His eyes were opened, He never would have seen the miracle. I bet there has been many times where I've prayed and asked God to open my eyes, and He did, but I didn't trust God enough to look. Therefore, I didn't see. The hard part was already done. All I had to do was simply look, and after I look, I will see. I need to expect to see. If I don't have faith and confident expectation, I won't even look. So what's the point of even praying if I don't even believe it'll happen? And all this ties back to Mark 11:24. In the Amplified Version it says, "For this reason I am telling you, whatever things you ask for in prayer, in accordance with God's will, believe with confident trust that you have received them, and they will be given to you." As far as I can understand, we don't hear anything more about the servant, so I think that means that the servant's fear was annihilated after his eyes were opened and he believed and saw God's power working for them. Otherwise, he would have panicked and ran, which is what I've done all my life, panic and run. But now that I've finally started to see some of God's power, I'm living with a lot less anxiety and depression, and every day I'm healing more and more. Verses 18 through 23 tell us what Elisha did next that caused the Arameans to never attack them again. There was no mention of his servant. So the 5th thing I should do, I gleaned from the lack of mention of the servant in the rest of the story. It seems that Elisha took care of everything after he asked God to open his eyes. So maybe the final thing I need to do is accept the help a friend has been trying to give me. That might be the answer God gives me in step 3. But what if I didn't see an answer or direction from God after asking Him to open my eyes? Then maybe the answer is to do nothing, to relax and let God's army defeat the problem for me. Don't make a move, don't say anything, don't make a change, do nothing. If I don't receive clear direction in step 3, maybe doing nothing is the answer. Many times God's answer to my problem is easier than my answer to my problem. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any free printable art. If you do use my art that is free for personal use only, please post your creations on Instagram and tag me @joycanseu and #joycanseu so I can like your post.